Okay, I'm going to show you a quick and dirty way to check the condenser off of your CT90. What you're going to need is a digital voltmeter. Initially set it on DC voltage, 3 volts. Connect the positive lead to the lead off the condenser, and then take the negative lead and attach it to the body of the condenser, and you should see the reading on your digital voltmeter go to 0. And what that's doing is discharging the condenser, which is really just a capacitor. Once it's down to 0, it's been fully discharged. Disconnect the negative lead, reset your digital voltmeter to 30 mega ohms. Now when you attach the negative lead to the body of the condenser, you'll see the voltage or the reading increase on your digital voltmeter. And what that's doing is it's now putting a voltage through the condenser, which is charging the condenser, which again is a capacitor. Leave it connected for 10 or 15 seconds or longer if you'd like. And what that's going to do is continue to charge up the condenser. After about 10 or 15 seconds, what you can do is remove the negative lead, change the voltmeter back to DC voltage, down to 3 volts. Now what you'll see is when you attach the negative lead to the body of the condenser, you'll see a voltage measurement that'll be decreasing, which is just showing that it's now discharging the condenser. So make a mental note of when you pull off the negative lead partway through that of what the reading was on the digital voltmeter. And if you wait a little bit and then reattach the negative lead, it should come back around that same reading that was on the voltmeter. The reading should continue to decrease down to 0. And so what this indicates is that this condenser can take a charge, hold that charge, and then also discharge the charge that gets put into the condenser. So this is a brand new condenser and it checks out good. This is an older coil. I just took off an old bike. It's an original coil. Again, we'll go through the same steps here. Attach the positive lead to the lead on the condenser with the voltmeter set at DC volts, 3 volts. Attach the other negative lead to the body of the condenser. You can see there was a charge in there. It's now discharging the condenser, which is good. But with this condenser, when it gets down to around 0.4 of a volt, it really slows down and doesn't want to discharge, and it's very difficult to get this particular condenser. I've checked it before. It really doesn't want to go to 0. It continues to hold a charge, but just as an indication that the condenser has been breaking down somewhat over time. But we can also check it to see if it'll take a charge. So we set it to kilo ohms up to 30 mega ohms. And again, when we apply our positive or negative lead to the body, you can see the reading increase. We can leave it attached for some period of time. Doesn't make a difference how long. You just want it to be more than, say, 15 seconds or so. Just to be putting in a charge to charge up the capacitor or the condenser. And again, after some period of time, we can remove the negative lead, switch the voltmeter back to DC voltage, and then when we reapply the negative lead, we can see that the voltage or the reading is decreasing, indicating that the condenser is being discharged, which is what it should do. But again, it should go to 0 and do that easily. Where this one, you'll see it slows down in this 0.4 of a volt range and really doesn't want to discharge that easily after that. So again, that's a quick and dirty way to check a condenser, the more appropriate way is to use a digital voltmeter that has a capacitance check on it. But this is a good rough check just to give you an idea if the condenser is good or bad, and essentially can hold a charge and then also dissipate that charge when it needs to. And that's it.